Boy, they are recapping and emphasizing it moving forward. This is critical. The greatest hero. This is the ultimate zero to hero story. It is. It is. It is. It is. It's a great build. But anyhow, I think we're going to be getting a tournament between all the heroes. I'm wondering when the villains are going to make themselves known. Really curious about that. I want to see some new villains. But a hero tournament should be rather interesting. But anyhow, hello and welcome back to Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academia, Season 2, Episode 1. We did Episode 0. It was a grand recap. Had a mondo headache, but man, I put some energy into it. All energy edition, that was. This is going to be interesting. It's going to reintroduce us to all of the heroes, all their powers. All Might, man, what an epic beast he is. Who's going to win the tournament? Picking up where we left off. Yeah, they know the plan. Ringleader. What? He took action. It's a refinement process. He's got heart. He's got heart. He's got what it takes. Waffle. Oh. Old teacher. Old teacher. Episode 14, that's the idea. Chaco. Interesting. So he's in talks with the other guy. Shigaraki. To be honest, it's just easier to call them hands. That guy seems sketchy to me. He looks too plain. Oh. Yeah, All Might is in contact with his former master. Former teacher. That's interesting. Still going through it? My goodness, he's still watching that. He's thinking it over. You did what you could. He has to try harder. He wants to protect him. He wants to make himself worth the pass of the baton. He has to replace All Might. He has to eclipse him somehow. I don't know how. She took too much to animate. Oh no. kidding. Aizawa. Oh, wow. Still just casual as ever. Yeah, Aizawa, man, his dang arm from last season. Uh, okay. UA Sports Festival. I'll just call it a tournament. That is the new Olympics. Listen to that OST. Okay. It's important. This event is important for their future as a hero. Oh no. Not this dude. Fired up. Holy heck. He deserved that for last season. Wow, she is fierce. What? Ah, she's adorable. Mm. Aw. She's so little. She's tearing me up. Ah. Honorable. Something's up. They still don't know. He's down to 50 minutes. One and a half hour. So there has been a decline even more. Yeah. Huge stakes. Oh, a foe. Mm. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yes. He's the successor. He has to become the greatest. Destiny. The fire in his heart. Next, All Might. Next symbol of peace. Izuku. Him. Wow. I am here. Credits? What? No way. No. No way. That was like 5 minutes. What? No way. No way. It says it. Dang it. So, Izuku, Deku, he has to take more of the baton. I think those two should end up together. Her and Deku. There should be just a little hinting at progression. A little bit. Just a little bit. A little bit. Obviously, there's other meat and potatoes. But there's just always that kind of a potential. It's not the focal point. Focal point is All Might. It's just emphasizing. And notice it didn't show the eyes there either. Oh. Starting. Roaring Sports Festival. Okay, so there's, I think it said some sort of obstacle course. So we're going to see a lot of heroes using their quirks, abilities, superpowers. This is so neat. Japan creating this, all the creativity in the world, and America over here falling back on the past comic books, their new stuff not taking root. And yet this gets crazy popular. It is what it is. But anyhow. So yeah, this was a build. This was a build unto the actual tournament type stuff. Episode 0 was the grand recap. Episode 1 was kind of refamiliarizing as well, and the grand build towards the actual tournament stuff. So that'll be interesting. Will Deku be able to control his quirk? Hopefully. And you see, they also hinted at the expectation route. The expectation route is not going to be the case, because they said they knew exactly what people would think. That I thought that it would parallel season 1. The villains are not going to invade the tournament. There's going to be something else entirely. I think it was also interesting that All Might was talking to his former mentor, sensei, whatever. That seems like the one of the two prime suspects that could be dealing with the villains. It's either that guy, because he's getting information from All Might. That's critical. That on one hand, plus it was all a rundown place that's generally associated to whatever. Secondly, the second suspect could be that guy that was informing all of the high rank people at UA. That guy that is just plain face. That's so suspicious. That is so suspicious to me. So, it's one of the two. I'm very interested that it didn't show. It didn't show All Might's mentor. Why is that? Why is that? What do they have to hide? Why wouldn't they show him? Unless they're later going to show him. What's the significance of that? So, I think it's more likely that it's the guy, that guy, it's All Might's mentor. Surprisingly, for some reason. Maybe he holds some sort of grudge. I don't know. Secretly. There's something there, I think. I think there's something there. It's not the other guy. It's not the other guy. Although he's so plain-faced, he seems suspicious to me. Maybe he's just a spy. Maybe he's a double agent in there. That would make sense to have one on the inside. Yeah, that makes sense. But it's probably All Might's mentor, who's the leader of the League of Villains. The leader. Very interesting, because he's getting the information on occasion from All Might. He knows, and that's how the others probably knew. Or wait, they didn't know, did they? They didn't. Well, they knew something was up. So, they didn't know exactly what, but, well, I don't remember. I don't remember. They knew he was getting weaker. They didn't know his exact weakness. That's what it was. Because they didn't target that. They didn't target his wound. They just by chance stumbled upon it, and then it was like, oh, moment. With Nomu grabbing on. Squeezing. Ugh. But anyhow, I guess, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for episode 2. I almost said episode 3. Episode 2 of Boku no Hero Academia, Season 2. Next time, episode 2. So stay tuned for that. Thank you very much for watching. Other than that, do keep in mind I got all sorts of typicals down below, including link to the playlist, link to a donate that's available. And do let me know what your thoughts were in the comments on this episode. It's a good build towards some meat and potatoes next time. So we'll see what Deku has. If he's really refined. I think it's interesting. Pretty good that it's picked up right where it left off. But anyhow, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for more. I will see you up ahead. Take care, cool.